Assalamualaikum and hi. Today we would like to present about our project presentation, which is WeSafe safety application. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Diyana binti Zainee and I am the leader of this project, followed by other team members. Please introduce yourself.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Azyyati binti Abu Bakar and my metric number is 01DDT19F1199.
My name is Afrina binti Johari. My metric number is 01DDT19F1035.
Okay, thank you. So let me proceed. For our below supervisor is Puan Jamalah binti Musa. She helped us a lot in our project. And followed by our panel, which is Encik Mohmad Arif Ridwan bin Muhammad Jalil from Roboshop Technologies, Kuantan, Pahang. So thank you for lending us your time. And also without wasting time, I will proceed with our table of content, which is the first one is background and followed by problem statement and objective of the project, scope, project significance, the teacher review, project cost, and the last one is conclusion. So for the first presentation, I will give to Nur Azyyati to present about background.
As we know, in this era globalization, there are some problems about crimes is increasing day by day in all society in the world that make many people got scared and afraid to go out from their house. And by that make many cases happen in the world like rape, kidnapping, thief and so on. So the next point is to overcome this problem that may occur to them while in an emergency or danger. This application can make they get a help. So now I want to build a word that get a help by notify others. So for your information, our application make some feature to they get a help. Like first example is that they just can ring an alarm that we provide in our application. So by that it can notify people nearby to get a help. Okay, the second example that we provide in our application is they can send a message or make a call just using their contact list that we provide in our application. Next point is our project category time is mobile application. To users who are interested in our application, they can get it at Google Play Store by open sources. And to develop this application, we use some tool which is Android Studio, and for database we using Firebase. For your information, in Android Studio, we use to create interface and functionality on that. And for Firebase, we use keep the save database user in that Firebase. Okay, the next point is why you want to develop this application. There are a lot of reasons why you want to develop this application. One of the reasons is in years of 2016 by Shahrusin News Straight Time Online, Malaysia crime index has increased 4.6%, of fear of citizens become 70% to 18%. So here, we have to take it seriously because it can happen that we don't want it to happen, like rape, kidnapping and so on. So here, we should take action on this to avoid it. And last but not least is there are many applications for safety available in the market such as Safety Pin, Shake to Safety, WeSafe and many more in the market. Okay, the next slide is problem statement. In this modern world, an increasing number of crime against other people has planted seed of fear in the mind of people, and the fear will continue. Also, they have to worry about their personal safety. So the main problem that can occur is that it can treat the personal safety in terms of thieves, kidnappers, sexual harassment and more. The second problem that might be is health may be affected mentally and physically. By relating it to past problem, if we face problems such as rape, it may affect internal and external health. This must take seriously because it could be case of suicide if they overly stressed by the incidents. So the last problem is may take a longer time to get help if there is no application like WeSafe safety application. So I won't build a word may take a longer time. So just be thinking if our application will not create it, if I in an emergency situation, the first thing I will run away and make a phone call. I think it could be a wasting time to it because we can run away and get a phone call. If our application created, it may be a safe time and we'll get a quick help from the others. By build this application, which is WeSafe safety, the problem occur may be solved. The next slide is objective project. So the first objective is to develop an application that can help people in emergency time in any situations. The second objective is to test sound and alarm alerts if there are any emergency happens that can notify people nearby and can contact others in their contact list. And the last but not least for our objective is to design a mobile application that compatible with Android users.
Next, I will continue with the project scope for the user. To those that are concerned about their personal safety, which is women, for the system scope, which is user be able to trigger the alarm by clicking the apps. User be able to send out SOS message to their selected contact or friend member. Also be able to call for the helps. For the next, which is project significant, this app which is WeSafe safety app will help those that are concerned about their safety or doesn't have any confidence in their self-defense. Why? Because we make these projects to make a user to feel safe whenever they are going out, especially teenagers and women, but also can be used by all kinds of people, not just this kind. This app provided enough of noise alarm to alert the surrounding, which can attract people attention whenever user in need. For the emergency type, user be able to send out message, which is auto message to alert selected contact whenever they need or they want to reach out for the helps. Also can be called. Okay, next I will explain about literature review, which is 4 kind of apps with the same function of our apps. For the first app is panic button. It has for the advantage it is easy to use by just shake the apps to trigger the alarm. For the disadvantage of it need to manually to setting the control, which is switch on and switch off, and we could accidentally trigger the alarm without we need. Next app, for the second apps, we use SOS, alert, emergency and safety apps. For the disadvantage is it's a quick notice, which just clicking the app for the 3 seconds, it will send out a message, SOS message to the selected contact. But for the disadvantage of it, it consumes time. We need to press for 3 seconds whenever, if in the critical time for the user, it will be not quite okay for. And for third apps will help me. This app provided a very simple way so user can be easily used and understand. But disadvantage, user need to be online, fully online to use the apps. For the fourth app, which is emergency call, this app providing all type of emergency from all around the world number. But the disadvantage for this is only provided some of the country only, like 9 only. That's all from me.
Thank you, Liyana. So I will proceed with our course planning. So as you can see in the tables, we are using Android Studio and it is open source, therefore it is free. And next we are using our open source framework and also it is free too. And we also use Google Drive to store our source code and file, and the price is only 15 ringgit and it is unlimited drive. And lastly, for publishing our application in Google Play Store costs us around 150 ringgit. So our total cost is around 165 ringgit only. So for the last part is conclusion. As conclusion, WeSafe Safety is an application that we need in daily life because it is very secure in apps. Also, the application is very easy and understandable interface for user use in emergency needs. For example, user can activate the app alarm to trigger a loud sound alarm. It is used to scare off aggressors or ward off theft. Alternatively, the panic alarm is also can serve as a prank police siren, and also send out the source message to call to selected contact to get help. I think that's all for conclusion, and it is the wrap of our presentation. I would like to say thank you to our panel and also our supervisors to lend your time. I think that's all. Thank you.